It's week 6 of the NFL, and our focus is on the Lions. Rocket on quarterback. He comes in 5th in passing touchdowns so far.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Right to the air is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Mahomes going to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Thornton, the motion man right.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, the young rookie out of Notre Dame.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator, the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
In motion goes the tight end. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Motion man right is Rice.
Mahomes now to throw. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. A 5-yard gain on the play.
In motion left, that's Thornton.
Now Mahomes.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one. Game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Baker.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Stays on his feet. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
the 41-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 3 as they've got it as we resume action. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
And this pass caught by Gray. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Tyquan Thornton.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Taking it about the 16. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Running left to give to Pacheco.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gray.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
Mahomes going to throw.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy,
61 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead.
extra point by Butker is on target.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense set to take over.
They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Baker. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Baker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Montgomery on the counter, pushes past him. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark
Still
off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Operating from the gun, Baker.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. The Lions at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll look to throw again.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Completes this one to Thornton.
The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Looking to throw. Baker.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Off the play fake. Baker. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Downfield and caught by Thornton.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Finding Gray on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's going to be caught. Touchdown.
Noah Gray.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Baker, a final shot before break.
A shot downfield for Burks.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Trey Benson, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Operating from the gun, Baker. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Baker. And that is incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. And it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
He was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped there. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want your quarterback taking care of himself.
Here's Baker. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds.
And the Lions first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man. It's Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now Baker operating from the gun. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Looking to throw. Baker.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Baker. And they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal.
From the right hash, this from 33.
Bates' kick is good.
And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here is 3rd and 5.
In motion, the tight end. Mahomes now to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
That one caught by Rice.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Now throw right side, taken in by the tight end Gray.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Mahomes.
Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DJ Reader. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the 3rd quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
3rd and 17.
Looking to throw. Baker.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Able to find Gray here. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. He's got it to the 43 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Pacheco.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Baker now throwing to start the drive. And he finds Montgomery complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
So with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
Off play action. Baker.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw again.
Over the middle and take it in by Laporta.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 17-yard line.
Now a first carry here for their running back. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
Motion man right is Rice. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Well, they can probably live with that with this lately in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Operating from the gun, Baker. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 2. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
2nd and 11. Here's Pacheco.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation